Tonight, I'm going to do something that I've never done before.
Esta noche voy a hacer algo que nunca he hecho antes.
I'm going to do songs and explain them, and all of the songs have to do with the Bhagavad-gītā.
Voy a tocar canciones y explicarlas, y todas las canciones tienen que ver con el Bhagavad-gītā.
These are original songs that I have written over the past 40 years.
Estas son canciones originales que he escrito en los últimos 40 años.
Because I began my study of the Bhagavad-gītā in 1973.
Porque empecé mi estudio del Bhagavad-gītā en 1973.
And this first song that I'm going to sing is the scene of how Bhagavad-gītā opens.
Y la canción que voy a cantar a continuación es la escena de cómo el Bhagavad-gītā comienza.
People think that Bhagavad-gītā is a book of peace.
La gente piensa que el Bhagavad-gītā es un libro sobre paz.
And it is,
Y lo es.
but it was spoken on a battlefield.
Pero fue hablado en un campo de batalla.
So I will now sing my first song. Unfortunately, it's in English.
Entonces ahora voy a cantar mi primera canción que desafortunadamente está en inglés.
But I'm such a good singer, and the music is so fantastic, it won't matter.
Pero soy tan buen cantante y la música es tan fantástica que no va a importar.
And I'm also humble.
Y soy también muy humilde.
And I'm going to explain it to you in full.
Y luego se las voy a explicar totalmente.
Is the guitar and the voice loud enough?
Está la guitarra y la voz.
And it's nice balance? On the battlefield 5,000 years ago, Arjuna, out of weakness, dropped his bow. He told the Lord, I shall not fight. But Krishna said, your thinking isn't right. What is eternal will be found to be true. The soul's the same for me and you. It was existing long before our first breath, and will continue after death. You are lamenting for this bag of skin, but you're forgetting that the soul within cannot be withered, burned, nor dry. It's just the body that has to die. This world is just like a banyan tree where illusion serves as reality. It's but a reflection of the spiritual sky, and you can make it if you try. Just keep in mind who you really are. You're just a passenger in a car. You're being driven by an uncontrolled mind. And so your safety is so hard to find. On the battlefield 5,000 years ago, Arjuna, out of weakness, dropped his bow. He told the Lord, I shall not fight. But Krishna said, your thinking isn't right. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On the battlefield. Muchas gracias. So, let's go through this song. I wrote this song on the way to India in 1988.
Escribí esta canción en mi camino hacia India en 1988.
At that time, I was living in Los Angeles.
En ese tiempo yo vivía en Los Ángeles.
And so it's a long journey.
Entonces es un largo viaje.
Between 17 and 20 hours you're flying.
Entre 17 a 20 horas de vuelo.
So there's lots of time on your hands.
Entonces es mucho tiempo.
So this song just flowed out of me.
Entonces esta canción solo fluyó de mí.
I had been studying Bhagavad-gītā now for 15 years.
Estaba estudiando el Bhagavad-gītā por 15 años.
And I remember what somebody told me way back in 1973.
Y recuerdo cuando alguien me dijo en 1973.
This person was older than me.
Esta persona era mayor que yo.
And had been practicing longer already than me.
Y estaba practicando esto mucho más tiempo que yo.
And he told me, this Bhagavad-gītā you will learn will become your very best friend.
Y me dijo, estas enseñanzas del Bhagavad-gītā se van a convertir en tu muy mejor amigo.
And when he told me, it didn't make any sense.
Y cuando me lo dijo no tuvo ningún sentido.
But after 15 years,
Pero después de 15 años,
I started to understand what he was telling me.
comencé a entender lo que él me estaba diciendo.
Because the Bhagavad-gītā is a transcendental literature.
Porque el Bhagavad-gītā es una literatura trascendental.
And therefore, it's ever fresh.
Y por lo tanto siempre está fresco.
And every time you read it,
Y siempre que lo lees,
you get newer realizations.
obtienes nuevas realizaciones.
So the song begins, on the battlefield 5,000 years ago.
Entonces la canción comienza en el campo de batalla 5000 años atrás.
So the story of Bhagavad-gītā is an historical event.
Entonces la historia del Bhagavad-gītā es un evento histórico.
Then the two main persons of the Bhagavad-gītā are Krishna and Arjuna.
En que las dos personas principales del Bhagavad-gītā son Krishna y Arjuna.
And the scene is day one of a fratricidal war.
Y la escena uno es una pelea entre una pelea fratricida.
And the winner of the war gets to rule the world.
Y el ganador de la batalla va a gobernar el mundo.
But the problem is, it's between a very large family.
Pero el problema es que la batalla es entre una muy una muy cercana familia.
Arjuna, our hero, is a very, very powerful warrior.
Arjuna, nuestro héroe, es un muy poderoso guerrero.
Throughout his life, he has become famous for his conquests.
Durante su vida, él se ha hecho famoso por sus conquistas.
And he's you could say, a saintly warrior.
Y es lo que podríamos decir un guerrero santo.
He only fights for the righteous cause.
Él solamente pelea por las causas justas.
He doesn't fight for any selfish reason.
Él no pelea por ninguna causa egoísta.
He fights for justice.
Él pelea por justicia.
But on this day,
Pero en este día
he finds himself weak in the knees.
se encuentra débil en sus rodillas.
He becomes overwhelmed
Se siente sobrepasado.
when he has to see who he has to kill.
Cuando tiene que ver a quién tiene que matar.
On the other side
Al otro lado
is his guru,
está su maestro espiritual.
the one who taught him everything about how to be a warrior.
El que le enseñó todo sobre cómo ser un guerrero.
And his guru still has great affection for this Arjuna.
Y su guru todavía tiene un gran afecto por Arjuna.
But he expects Arjuna to fight to the bitter end.
Pero espera que Arjuna pelee hasta el gran final.
But Arjuna at this moment is overcome by compassion.
Pero Arjuna en este momento está sobrepasado por la compasión.
And he gives Krishna so many reasons why he doesn't want to fight.
Le da a Krishna tantas razones por qué él no quiere pelear.
And if you read this section of Arjuna's arguments,
Y si leen esta sección de los argumentos de Arjuna,
you would tend to agree with him.
van a tener la tendencia a estar de acuerdo con él.
Now, Krishna is his lifelong friend.
Ahora, Krishna es su amigo de mucho tiempo, de toda la vida.
Krishna and Arjuna are very, very close in friendship.
Krishna y Arjuna son muy cercanos en amistad.
And Krishna has agreed to become Arjuna's chariot driver.
Y Krishna ha aceptado a ser el conductor de la carroza de Arjuna.
But after Arjuna explains all his concerns,
Pero después de que Arjuna explicó todas sus preocupaciones,
he admits to his friend Krishna that he's confused.
él admite a su amigo Krishna que él está confundido.
And this is a very momentous moment.
Y esto es un momento momentos.
Yes, this is a very, very heavy, deep moment of life.
Es un momento muy profundo, muy pesado de la vida.
The war is going to start at any moment.
La guerra va a comenzar en cualquier minuto.
As it says here, he dropped his bow.
Como dice aquí, él abandonó su arco.
I give the example like this to help you understand.
Y un ejemplo así para tratar de hacerlo entender.
Supposing you are being attacked,
Supongan que ustedes están siendo atacados.
you call the policía.
Ustedes llaman a la policía.
You expect them to come and help you, right?
Ustedes esperan que ellos vengan y los ayuden.
You're being very violently attacked.
Están siendo atacados muy violentamente.
So the police come.
Entonces la policía viene.
But when he gets to your door,
Pero cuando llega a su puerta,
he hesitates.
ellos dudan.
He drops his gun
Dejan sus armas
and doesn't protect you.
y no los protegen.
How would you feel?
¿Cómo se sentirían?
You would be very angry, would you not?
Estarían muy enojados.
You expect the policeman to do his duty.
Esperan que el policía haga su deber.
So this is one of the arguments Krishna uses to Arjuna.
Este es uno de los argumentos que Krishna entrega a Arjuna.
So as I said, they are lifelong friends.
Así que como dije, ellos son amigos de toda la vida.
At this point, they're both over 100 years old.
En este punto, ambos tienen más de 100 años de edad.
They have done many things together.
Ellos han hecho muchas cosas juntos.
But Arjuna says to his friend,
Pero Arjuna dice a su amigo,
I don't want you to be my friend.
No quiero que seas mi amigo.
I want you to be my guru.
Quiero que seas mi maestro espiritual.
I want you to tell me what I should do right now.
Quiero que me digas qué debería hacer ahora mismo.
I want you to instruct me
Quiero que me instruyas.
because I am totally confused.
Porque estoy totalmente confundido.
You kindly help me.
Por favor, amablemente, ayúdame.
Krishna immediately complies with Arjuna
Krishna inmediatamente complació a Arjuna.
and immediately instructs him.
E inmediatamente lo instruyó.
Arjuna, what you are thinking is incorrect.
Arjuna, lo que tú estás pensando es incorrecto.
And Krishna begins the instructions of the Bhagavad-gītā.
Y Krishna comenzó las instrucciones del Bhagavad-gītā.
The first lesson of Bhagavad-gītā,
La primera lección del Bhagavad-gītā,
because the Bhagavad-gītā is transcendental knowledge.
porque el Bhagavad-gītá es conocimiento trascendental,
So it is above religion.
entonces está más allá de las religiones.
The first thing Krishna says,
La primera cosa que Krishna dijo,
Arjuna,
Arjuna,
you are not that body.
tú no eres ese cuerpo,
You are not your mind.
tú no eres esa mente,
You are the eternal soul dwelling in the body.
tú eres la eterna, el alma eterna viviendo en el cuerpo.
Krishna tells Arjuna that you are on the bodily platform of life.
Krishna le dice a Arjuna que él está en la plataforma corporal de la vida.
The body is like a bag of skin.
El cuerpo es como una bolsa de piel.
Or another example that Krishna uses later, the body is like a car.
Otro ejemplo que Krishna usa después es que el cuerpo es como un auto.
You all know, you drive your cars here in Santiago.
Todos saben, ustedes manejan su auto acá en Santiago,
But when you get into an accident, what do you say?
pero cuando tienen un accidente, ¿qué es lo que dicen?
You hit me.
Me pegaste.
No, I hit your car.
No, yo le pegué a tu auto.
But we identify with that car.
Pero nos identificamos con ese auto.
And so we say, you hit me.
Y por lo tanto decimos, me pegaste a mí.
So Krishna says, this body is just like a car.
Entonces Krishna dice, este cuerpo es tan solo como un auto.
You get in your car, you drive,
Tú te subes a tu auto y manejas,
you get to your destination,
llegas a tu destino,
you get out of your car.
sales de tu auto.
You are different from your car.
Tú eres diferente de tu auto.
Same way Krishna is saying, you are different from this car.
De la misma manera Krishna dice, tú eres diferente de este auto.
Therefore, you have not yet seen yourself.
Por lo tanto, tú todavía no te has visto a ti mismo.
What you see in the mirror
Lo que tú ves en el espejo
is a car.
es un auto.
You, the real you,
Tú, el real tú,
is much, much more beautiful than what you see in the mirror.
es algo mucho, mucho más bello de lo que tú ves en el espejo.
And that makes me feel very good.
Y eso me hace sentir muy bien.
Because when I look in the mirror now,
Porque cuando ahora me miro en el espejo,
and my wife, she cannot stand to see gray hair.
y mi esposa no puede ver cabellos grises.
So she's always doing the henna.
Siempre se está poniendo ajena.
She has not yet realized you are not that hair.
Todavía no realiza, no somos ese cabello.
This is the first lesson of transcendental knowledge.
Ese es el primer conocimiento, ese es el primer concepto del conocimiento trascendental.
It doesn't matter what your religion is.
No importa cuál sea tu religión,
This is true for everyone,
esto es verdad para todas,
even the atheist.
incluso para los ateos.
So we call this Sanatan Dharma,
Entonces llamamos esto Sanatan Dharma,
the eternal truths.
la verdad eterna.
Me, in 1973, I did not become Hindu.
Yo en 1973 no me convertí en hindú,
I became transcendental.
Me convertí en trascendental.
And that's why I am here.
Y por eso estoy acá.
So, in this song, I incorporated main topics from the Bhagavad-gītā.
Entonces en esta canción incorporé varios temas del Bhagavad-gītā.
But before I go on, let's talk a little bit about the real you.
Pero antes de seguir adelante vamos a hablar un poco más acerca del real tú.
In Sanskrit, Atma.
En sánscrito se dice Atma.
Or you say in Espanol, alma. You see? Alma, Atma, one letter different. Spanish is very nice language. Someday I will learn it.
El español es un lenguaje muy bonito, algún día lo voy a aprender.
Then she'll be out of a job.
Y ahora yo no voy a tener trabajo.
But don't worry, it's going to take me 30 years.
Pero no se preocupen porque me va a tomar 30 años.
I am a slow learner.
Soy un aprendiz muy lento.
But algunas palabras sí.
Pero algunos...
So the soul was never born.
Entonces el alma nunca nació,
It will never die.
nunca morirá.
Isn't that great?
¿No es eso grandioso?
What is death?
¿Qué es la muerte?
It's a dream.
Es un sueño.
Just like you have a dream at night,
Así como ustedes tienen un sueño en la
say
noche,
you're having a bad dream,
así como tienen un mal sueño en la noche
then your wife wakes you up.
y su esposa lo despierta,
Hey, you're dreaming. Ah,
ella está soñando,
ah. You're glad that it's only a dream,
está agradecida de que solo era un sueño,
unless it was a happy dream.
a menos de que haya sido un sueño feliz.
Like sometimes every 20 years I get a flying dream.
Como cada 20 años sueño que estoy volando.
I love the flying dreams.
Amo soñar que estoy volando.
I'm flying and so, and then, it was a dream. Death is a dream.
La muerte es un sueño.
You have died millions of times already,
Ya han muerto millones de veces
and you're going to have more to come.
y pueden venir muchas más.
So, the soul cannot be burned, cannot be moistened, cannot be dried.
Entonces el alma no puede ser quemada, ni mojada, ni secada.
The soul is like a particle of sunlight.
El alma es como una partícula del sol.
The absolute truth is like the sun, el sol.
La verdad absoluta es como el sol.
And we are sun rays
Y nosotros somos rayos de sol,
emanating from the absolute truth.
emanando de la verdad absoluta.
The sun ray has all the qualities of the sun globe.
Los rayos de sol tienen todas las cualidades que el sol mismo.
We have all the qualities of the absolute truth.
Nosotros tenemos todas las cualidades de la verdad absoluta.
Only one difference.
Solo una diferencia.
We are poquito, poquito, pequeño, poquito.
Somos pequeños.
Absolute truth is más grande.
La verdad absoluta es más grande.
Me and you. You like that, huh? See, even a young 3-year-old child can understand.
Incluso un niño de 3 años puede entenderlo.
So at the end of this song, what Krishna tells Arjuna, that I want you to fight this war because it's your proper duty.
Entonces Krishna lo que dice a Arjuna, quiero que tú pelees esta batalla porque es tu deber.
And your only problem
Y tu único problema
is your uncontrolled mind.
es tu mente incontrolada.
Therefore, whatever yoga you practice,
Por lo tanto, cualquier yoga que tú practiques,
there are so many yogas,
hay tantos yogas,
doesn't matter.
no importa.
All of the yogas have one thing in common.
Todos los yogas tienen una cosa en común.
Get control of the raging mind.
Controla la mente.
Mente, sí.
Controla la mente.
You control your mind, the world is all yours.
Si tú controlas la mente, el mundo es todo tuyo.
Nothing can check you. The mind is so powerful.
La La mente es tan poderosa.
So Krishna is saying, your only problem is your uncontrolled mind.
Entonces Krishna está diciendo, tu único problema es tu mente incontrolada.
So for the next 18 days, Arjuna is going to fight this war.
Entonces por los siguientes 18 días Arjuna va a pelear esta batalla.
Millions of soldiers on both sides will be slain
Millones de soldados en ambos lados van a ser asesinados
because it is their destiny.
porque es su destino.
And that's another 8-hour lecture just on, but not tonight.
Y esa es otra lectura de 8 horas.
Next time I come.
La próxima vez que venga.
So Krishna wants Arjuna, throughout Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna wants Arjuna to fight.
Entonces Krishna quiere que Arjuna luche.
Consistently, throughout all of Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna will say so many things and then say, therefore, get up and fight.
Entonces durante el Bhagavad-gītā Krishna va a decir tantas cosas, pero cada tanto dirá, entonces levántate y pelea.
How do you like it so far?
¿Les ha gustado hasta ahora?
Should I go on?
¿Debería continuar?
You want to hear more?
¿Quieren escuchar?
I have 3 more songs.
Tengo 3 canciones más.
You have permiso? All right. How is she doing? Give her some encouragement.
Good, fine.
Come on. This song I wrote sometime in 1983 or 4. And this deals with, again, what is the soul? What is the alma, the atma? Yes. So you give somebody an applause, they go, oh, okay.
Esta canción la escribí hace 3 años y habla sobre qué es el alma.
So this song is all about understanding the soul.
Esta canción es todo sobre entender el alma.
Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings. Neither in the future shall any of us cease to be. Not you, not them, not me. But the soul in the body is eternal and can never be slain. You need lament for nothing. He's not slain when the body is slain. For the soul, there's never birth nor death, nor having once been. He doesn't cease to be. He's unborn, eternal and undying, and his nature is to be free. You should know that the soul is eternal and can never be slain. You need lament for nothing. She's not slain when the body's slain. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Natwe javu natu nasam. Natwam nene janad ipaha. Nachaivana Vavishyamaha. Sarve Vayam Ataha Param. You should know that the soul is eternal and can never be slain. You need not grieve for anyone. She's not slain when the body is slain. Clap your hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah, very good. Come on. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Sing it with me. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's all one more time. Hare Krishna. You can do it. Hare. Very good, ladies. I don't hear the men. A goo goo gajoob. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Otra vez. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All you need is love. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Pretty good? Thank you so much. Hey, pretty good is better than anything else. Is your thing? You keep it on here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you something from my heart. I've done many concerts in my life. And I've spoken at hundreds and hundreds of events. In temples, in schools, at funerals. I've spoken in countries around the world. But tonight, especial. First of all, it is a special day according to the Krishna calendar. It's a very auspicious day.
Primero que nada, es un día muy especial de acuerdo al calendario de Krishna. Es un día muy auspicioso.
And I have been performing a certain kind of fast.
Y he estado haciendo cierto tipo de ayuno.
So there's special energy flowing here tonight.
Entonces hay una energía especial flotando aquí esta noche.
But wait, what makes tonight especially special
Pero lo que hace esta noche especialmente especial
is you.
son ustedes.
You're such a nice audience. I could stay till midnight.
Son una audiencia tan agradable, podría quedarme hasta medianoche.
But we won't do that.
Pero no lo haremos.
Because tomorrow's a working day for all of you.
Porque mañana es un día de trabajo para todos ustedes.
I can sleep in.
Yo podría seguir durmiendo.
So this song,
Entonces esta canción,
the speaker of this song is Krishna.
el que habla esta canción es Krishna.
He's speaking directly to Arjuna.
Le está hablando directamente a Arjuna.
But when he's talking to Arjuna,
Pero cuando le habla a Arjuna,
he's actually talking to you and me.
pero cuando le habla a Arjuna está en realidad hablándole a ti y a mí.
This is what we mean by Catholic.
Esto es lo que llamamos catalizar.
Catholic means something is universal.
Esto quiere decir universal.
It doesn't matter your country, your creed, your nation, your gender. It's for everybody.
No importa tu género, tu religión, tu país, es para todos.
So this first thing that Krishna says in this song,
Entonces lo primero que Krishna dice en esta canción,
never was there a time when I, Krishna, did not exist.
nunca hubo un tiempo cuando yo, Krishna, no existía.
Two negatives means positive.
Dos negativos significa positivo.
Krishna is saying, I always existed.
Krishna dice, yo siempre he existido.
And he's saying to Arjuna, and you too.
Y le dice a Arjuna, y tú también.
And then he points to all the soldiers on the battlefield.
Y luego apunta a todos los soldados en el campo de batalla.
They also always existed.
Ellos también han existido siempre.
Not in this car,
No en este auto,
just like you're not driving the same car you drove 20 years ago.
así como ustedes no están manejando el mismo auto que manejaban 20 años atrás,
You've upgraded, have you not?
lo han actualizado, ¿o no?
When you were a young child, you rode a bicycle.
Cuando eran un niño pequeño manejaban una bicicleta,
Like in my case. Then I got a scooter.
como en mi caso. Luego tuve un scooter,
Then I got a car.
después un auto,
Then I got a better car.
después un mejor auto.
You always want to upgrade.
Siempre uno quiere actualizarse.
So we've had so many bodies.
Entonces uno ha tenido tantos
Cuerpo.
cuerpos.
See. So Krishna is now telling Arjuna, and in terms of the future, you shall never cease to be.
Entonces Krishna le dice a Arjuna, en términos del futuro, tú nunca, never cease to be,
Mm-hmm.
nunca dejarás de ser.
See. That means you live forever.
Eso quiere decir que vas a vivir por siempre.
When I first comprehended this fact,
Cuando por primera vez yo entendí este hecho,
it was exhilarating.
fue hilarante.
Because when I was like 6, 7 years old,
Porque cuando tenía 6 o 7 años de edad,
I had my first experience with death.
tuve mi primera experiencia con la muerte.
I had a 5-year-old cousin,
Tenía un primo de 5 años
and I remember going to the funeral,
y recuerdo ir al funeral
and I went right up to the coffin,
y fui directo al ataúd,
casket.
al ataúd.
I don't know. You're supposed to know these things. So there was the dead body,
Y ahí estaba el cuerpo muerto.
and I looked very carefully at his hands,
Y miré muy cuidadosamente sus manos.
and the hand looked almost like plastic.
Y sus manos parecían casi como plástico.
It looked like a mannequin.
Parecía un maniquí.
Oh, good. And it was shocking
Y fue chocante,
because I realized that will one day be me.
porque pensé, ese algún día voy a ser yo.
But then, at the age of 23,
Pero luego, a la edad de 23,
I read this
leí esto.
and I felt so,
Y me sentí tan...
you could do it. There you go. So when I understand this, then I realize I'm going to live forever.
Entonces cuando leí esto, entendí, voy a vivir para siempre.
And someday,
Y algún día,
all of us
todos nosotros
will be together again
vamos a estar juntos nuevamente
in the kingdom of God.
en el reino de Dios.
Would you like that?
¿Le gustaría eso?
We'll all be together? Oh, she's giving me thumbs up. Thank you.
Ella me está haciendo pulgares arriba, gracias.
Gracias, Madre. So, if you listened carefully to the song, if you know English, when I was referring to the soul, I used both he and she.
Entonces, si saben un poco de inglés y escuchaban la canción,
Because actualmente,
para referirme al alma decía él o ella, porque en realidad
the soul is female.
el alma es femenina.
Now the ladies are saying, yeah, I like this.
Ahora las mujeres van a decir, sí, me gusta eso.
Because the men think they're mucho.
Porque los hombres piensan que son mucho.
Yes, mucho, mucho. Macho. But we learn that the soul is female.
Pero aprendemos que el alma es mujer.
But the soul takes on all these different forms.
Pero el alma toma todas estas formas diferentes.
Why are there cats and dogs and reptiles and insects? And why? Because the soul wants to enjoy different types of happiness and distress.
Porque hay diferentes tipos de perros, de gatos, de reptiles, etc. Porque el alma quiere disfrutar diferentes tipos de felicidad y de tristeza.
Everything depends on your desire.
Todo depende de tu deseo.
Desire determines your future, your destiny.
El deseo determina tu futuro, tu destino.
Just like there is a saying,
Así como hay un santo.
be careful what you ask for,
Así como hay un dicho,
Be-
ten cuidado con lo que deseas,
because you might just get it.
porque puedes obtenerlo.
I know lots of friends I know,
Muchos amigos que conozco,
when they were young,
cuando eran jóvenes,
they prayed and prayed, oh, send me a nice wife.
ellos rezaban y rezaban, por favor, envíame una esposa agradable.
Some of them got a nice wife,
Algunos tuvieron una esposa agradable.
but I know some they are lamenting, oh, I wish I had never prayed for that.
Algunos tuvieron una esposa agradable, pero algunos se lamentan, o quisiera nunca haber rezado por esto.
I am very fortunate.
Yo soy muy afortunado.
I prayed for a wife,
Yo recé para una esposa
and I got the best.
y obtuve la mejor.
Thank you, Jesus.
Gracias.
This boy is very intelligent. He knows a good joke when he hears it.
Él sabe cuando escucha una buena broma.
Because my wife allows me to come to Santiago every year and see you all.
Porque mi esposo me permite venir a Santiago cada año y verlos a todos ustedes.
She came once to Santiago in 2011,
Vino una vez a Santiago en 2011
and she told me to tell you,
y me dijo que les diga,
next year she is coming.
el próximo año ella viene.
And she sings better than me, if you can believe that.
Y ella canta mejor que yo, así que pueden creerlo.
And her and I will sing together.
Y ella y yo vamos a cantar juntos.
That'll be my next best performance.
Esa será mi próxima mejor presentación.
So, the moral of this song, which is what Krishna says,
Entonces, la moraleja de esta canción, que es lo que Krishna dice,
and it's a message that's repeated a lot through this second chapter.
y es un mensaje que se repite mucho a lo largo de este segundo capítulo,
There is no need for lamentation.
no hay necesidad de lamentación.
Why?
¿Por qué?
Because anything you have now,
Porque todo lo que tienes ahora,
at some point, you have to say adios.
en algún punto tendrás que decir adiós.
Supposing you are Bill Gates, the richest man in the world.
Supongan que ustedes son Bill Gates, el hombre más rico del mundo.
It was confirmed once again, Bill Gates is now once again the richest man in the world.
Fue confirmado nuevamente que él es el hombre más rico del mundo.
But when he dies, how many Microsoft chips can he take with him?
Pero cuando él muera, ¿cuántos Microsoft chips puede tomar con él?
Can he make a deal with God and say, oh, I'll give you $10 trillion, let me live longer?
Él puede hacer un trato con Dios y decirle, te doy trillones de dólares, déjame vivir un poco más.
So everything that he's worked for,
Entonces todo lo para lo cual él ha trabajado,
adios, hasta la pasta. It's a joke. So, Krishna is saying to all of us, Why are you lamenting for something which ultimately you'll have to leave?
Entonces Krishna nos dice a todos nosotros, ¿por qué te lamentas por algo que últimamente vas a tener que dejar?
The only thing that you're going to take with you is your karma.
La única cosa que vas a tomar contigo es tu karma,
Good and bad.
bueno y malo.
Be careful.
Tenga cuidado.
All right. I want to do 2 more songs.
Voy a tocar 2 más canciones,
But I must first tune the guitar properly.
pero primero voy a hacer la guitarra.
This song was written by my beautiful wife, Vārunī,
Esta canción fue escrita por mi hermosa esposa Vārunī
and it is a glorification of the Bhagavad-gītā.
y es una glorificación del Bhagavad-gītā.
And I would like to dedicate it to her,
Y quisiera dedicársela a ella,
wherever she may be right now.
donde quiera que ella esté.
O Bhagavad-gītā, the song of God, I bow down at your feet. None different from the Lord himself, you therefore are complete. You shower spiritual nectar, entering in my ears. You're praised by poets and by men throughout the passing years. As one takes bath to cleanse himself in water day by day, one who bathes by hearing you cleans all his sins away. And by your words alone we'll all be freed from Maya's nasty hooks. You spring from Krishna's lotus lips. What need of other books? Let the only scripture be the song that Krishna sung, and let the son of Devaki be worshipped by everyone. Are you ready to sing with me? All right, clap your hands now and follow the bouncing ball. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sing it. Beautiful angels. Sing in the mic. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sing it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's go now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sing it. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Now, I have to praise you one more time.
Tengo que pedirles una cosa más.
Because, as I said, I've performed all over the world.
Porque como les dije, he cantado por todo el mundo.
And you have something very rarely found.
Ustedes tienen algo muy raro de encontrar.
You know what that is?
¿Saben lo que es eso?
Rhythm.
Ritmo.
You know how to clap in time.
¿Saben cómo aplaudir en tiempo?
That is special.
Eso es especial.
Because if people don't clap in time, it's like, ugh.
Porque si la gente no aplaude en tiempo es...
You just want to stop and go home.
Solo quieres detenerte e ir a casa.
But with you guys, I could go all night.
Pero con ustedes yo podría seguir toda la noche.
But I'm only going to do one more song.
Pero solo podría hacer una canción más.
Now, I wrote this song with a friend of mine in 1979.
Escribí esta canción con un amigo mío en 1979.
And I just recently recorded it again for the second time of my life.
Y recién la grabé por segunda vez en mi vida.
And again, this is a theme of Bhagavad-gītā which I have been speaking throughout the whole night,
Y de nuevo, este es un tema del Bhagavad-gītā que yo he estado hablando durante toda la noche.
which I want to leave as my parting message.
Que es lo que yo quiero dejar como mi mensaje...
Yes, parting message.
Mi mensaje de partida. De despedida.
Thank you. So, at the end of the song, the refrain is, "We will never die."
Entonces, al final de la canción el mensaje es, nunca vamos a morir.
So I'm going to point to you and ask you to sing with me.
Entonces yo los voy a apuntar y voy a pedirles que canten conmigo.
And we'll make a huge chorus.
Y vamos a hacer un gran coro.
I wish that this song could be recorded by Barbra Streisand.
Quisiera que... Perdón.
You don't know, Barbra Streisand, that's before your time. Or Aretha Franklin.
Quisiera que esta canción pudiera ser grabada por Aretha Franklin.
But I have to arrange it.
Pero yo tengo que arreglarlo.
And that previous song, I wish could be done by, what's that group? Pink Floyd.
La previa canción quisiera que fuera hecha por Pink Floyd.
Actually, all my music, I wish could have been done by the Beatles, but two of them are dead, so.
En realidad toda mi música yo quisiera que pudiera ser grabada por los Beatles.
But I have to be the lead singer.
Pero yo tengo que ser el cantante principal.
And I would tell the Beatles, you play this, you, no, don't play that, play this.
Y yo le diría a los Beatles, tú toca esto, tú no toques eso, tú toca eso.
Maybe in heaven it will happen.
Quizás en el cielo eso ocurra.
So, this is called We Will Never Die,
Entonces esto se llama Nosotros Nunca Vamos a Morir.
and is dedicated to all of you.
Y está dedicado a todos.
the sunrise, the setting draws near, the cold winds blow, soon summer's here. Once man is born, death is all he fears, but we will never die. We will never die. The flowers bloom, then wither away. The friends you knew, where are they today? The taste of youth refuses to stay. Still we will never die. We will never die. Where did that little boy go? And that awkward young man, life slipping through their hands. They've done all they can, and since they're not that body, they get another chance. They get another chance. They get another chance. I've seen you laugh, and I've seen you cry. I've seen you changing with the passing of time. I've seen everything getting left behind, yet we will never die. We will never die. Where do the proud fathers go? Where do the homeless people go? Life slipping through our hands. We've done all we can, and since we're not this body, we get another chance. We get another chance. Are you ready to sing? And you can clap too. Watch me now. We will never die. Sing it. We will never die. Everybody sing. We will never die. You sing your part, I'll harmonize. We will never die. A little louder, please. We will never die. Why don't you all stand up and sing? We will never die. Stand up, come on. Stand up. We will never die. Come on. We will never die. One more time. We will never die. Yeah. We will never die. Muchas gracias. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you. So, yes?
Can you play the song My Sweet Lord? Is possible?
What song? My Sweet Lord. Only because you asked so nicely. What is your name? What is your name? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? What is it? Javier. Por Javier. Y usted. My sweet Lord, mi dulce Señor, mi dulce Señor. Really wanna see you, really wanna be with you, really wanna see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, oh my Lord. Mi dulce Señor, mi dulce Señor. Really wanna know you, really wanna go with you, really wanna show you, Lord, that I hope it won't take long. My sweet Lord, my sweet Lord. Oh, my Lord, really want to serve you, though I don't deserve you. Really want to serve you, but it takes so long, my Lord. You can call him Allah, you can call him Buddha, you can call him Jehovah, you can call him Adonai. Well, you can even say Jesus, sweet Lord Jesus. Say any name of the Lord, good God, it's all the same to me. My sweet Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, oh my Lord, talking about my Lord, talking about my Lord. I love you. Santiago, I love you. JJ. In America, we have an expression.
En América tenemos una expresión.
Every dog has his day.
Cada perro tiene su día.
Today is my day. So is there Prashad? Where's our leader? Rodrigo, come on. You're sleeping on the job here. Wrap it up. It's over. Let's go. It's time for closing remarks. Give him the microphone. Let me know.
Saying that there may be questions from the people.
I'm too tired. There's no questions. I made it so simple, right?
No hay preguntas que sean tan simples, ¿verdad?
How about I do one more song?
¿Qué tal si hago una canción más?
Okay? And that's it.
Y eso es todo.
No, I can't. They don't pay me enough. Okay. Wait. One more song. Rock. You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble. You may like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, you're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord. You're gonna have to serve somebody. You might be a rock and roll addict prancing on the stage. Money, drugs at your command, women in a cage. You may be a businessman or some high-degree thief. They may call you Guru Dave, they may call you Chief, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. You sing, serve somebody. It may be Diablo, it may be Dios. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Everybody, serve somebody. You might be a construction worker working on a home. Maybe living in a mansion. You might live in a dome. You may even own guns, or you may even own tanks. You may be somebody's landlord. You might own a bankrupt bank, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Sing it! You're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be your husband, it may be your wife, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Might be a state trooper, you might be a young jerk, maybe the head of some bigger TV network. You may be rich or poor, you might be blind or lame, maybe living in Santiago under another name, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You might be a vegetarian, you might be a carnivore. You might belong to Weight Watchers, or you might like to eat more. Might like to eat chapatis, you might like to eat bread. You may be lying on the floor, or sleeping on a king-size bed. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Are you gonna have to serve somebody? It may be the devil, it may be the Lord. You're gonna have to serve somebody. You can call me Nirantara, you can call me Nikki. Others call me D'Angelo, some just think I'm sicky. You may be a Christian, a Hindu or Jew. You may be gay or lesbian, but no matter who you do, you're gonna have to serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord. Good God, you're gonna have to serve somebody. I have no more throat left. I have no more energy. Please forgive me. I can't go anymore. All right? Thank you. I gave you everything I have. There's nothing left in the tank. I gave you everything. Hare Krishna.